soulmate that's naive, so the thought of me is prison to her. Baby mama that's crazy and a 10-year-old that listens to her.
What's good, everybody? Zaya X back to show you one of my latest pickups. Obviously today we saw the Christmas pack release, that consisting of the LeBron 10, the Kobe 8, and the KD 5. First and foremost, LeBrons just have not been catching my eye. I haven't picked up any LeBron 10s. As far as the Kobe's, never been a fan of the whole low cut system, so that was definitely a pass, though I will say the Kobe did look really, really nice. Moving on to the KD, I wasn't a big fan of the KD 4. I do have one KD 4, that being my KD ID that I found in the clearance store. Before I even move forward, I want to give a big shout outs to I Need Kicks on Instagram as well as Twitter. If you follow him right here, not too long ago he did a raffle and it was for Dornbecker 9s. I joined the raffle in hopes that I could get my girl Dornbecker 9s for Christmas, but I did come in second place and I got KD 4 scoring titles. Unfortunately they're not here, and you know, my deepest apologies to I Need Kicks, but I sold them, man, because like I said, my intention was to get a gift for my girl, so I decided to take that and sort of flip it and get something back. And out of that shoe I pulled out breads for my girl for Christmas and the Dornbecker SBs. So I don't want to get too crazy into these. These are her shoes, so I'll let her do her thing on her channel with those. But that's where that goes, man. Big shout out to I Need Kicks again. So I'm back to only owning one KD 4. And the reason I say that is because I went with the intention of copping the KD in hopes that I could trade with someone, and I fell in love with the KD. So without further ado, the shoe that I picked up out the Christmas pack was the KD 5. It just looks amazing. It looks really dope. The colorway, just the effects on the shoe, and I'm happy that, you know, they went back to the higher cut on the shoes. Definitely looks like a basketball shoe now. Reminds me of a Hyper Dunk a little bit, but it's all good. All right, y'all, before we get into it, let me go ahead and flash you box numbers so you can have that information just in case these are a pair that you are looking for. As we check out the shoe, man, they went with a translucent outsole. Very, very nice. There's a lot of signature detailing on the outsole, a lot of numbers having meaning to them. I'm new to the KD line, so I'm not too familiar with some of what these numbers mean, but obviously go ahead and participate down below by leaving a comment if you know what the things mean. That Volt outsole is gonna lead to the 180 unit bag in the back, which is pretty dope. I'm glad they brought back an airbag, or at least a visible airbag in this shoe model. You got that photo blue midsole with the red speckling on it. I love a shoe with speckling, man. It gives it a lot of character. Working its way to the back, obviously you got the 35 there for KD's number with the star. The upper is totally synthetic and it has sort of that pixelated look, makes it look really, really nice. There were some pictures that surfaced that people were saying that it looked like a sweater for Bill Cosby, and I don't think so, man. I think it's more similar to you know, that of pixelation and stuff like that. Maybe in the cable guy, pixelation is usually when your TV kind of squares up and the audio is kind of off track, and that's sort of what it looks like on this print on the shoe. The Volt swooshes are pretty nice. Any shoe with Volt on it is usually pretty dope. It gives character to the shoe. It gives the shoe a lot of pop. That Volt is also seen in the laces. Red laces with Volt hits in them. You work your way up, obviously you see the mesh tongue, and it's kind of weird because the mesh tongue, there's a certain point in which it then separates for the tongue. It sort of has like a sleeve feel going up the middle. Obviously you can see the eyelids. The eyelids were pretty dope, man. I'm pretty happy how they did that. They look really, really nice, really almost embedded there. If we're taking a side look profile at the shoe, you can see that the tongue really goes high up on the shoe. Obviously when you tie them, it'll move back a little bit, but if you don't tie them, expect for that tongue to sit really, really high. KD 35 with the lightning bolt on the tongue. After reading a little bit about the shoe, I see that they got the inspiration from a video game. I guess KD's thing when he was younger was video games, and that leads to the insole. And the insole, you see KD in sort of like a video game graphic dunking the ball. Definitely a lot of character to the shoe. I'm glad I picked this up. Like I said, when I seen pictures, I wasn't impressed. It wasn't until I seen them in you know, face to face, up close and personal, that I realized that this was a shoe that I needed for my collection. So I'm happy to say that this will be my first KD5. These retailed at $123 after taxes and all that. So Definitely a price hike from last year's $95, almost $30, man, with tax and all that. I don't know where they're going with the KD line, man, but a lot of these sneakers are price hiking it because of, you know, how consumers are just eating it all up. So I commend Nike for seeing that and taking advantage of it, and fuck it, might as well get paid. That's neither here nor there. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a quick on feet, show you what these bad boys look like, and we'll be right back. Alright, y'all, so those were my KD Christmas 5s on feet. Definitely dope, definitely nice with a pair of jeans as well. Looks great with a pair of shorts. Pretty versatile shoe in my opinion, man, when you can do it with shorts or with pants and they still look dope. If you did pick them up, let me know down below. Which one did you think was the best shoe out of the set? To me, this was the best shoe out of the set. This was number 1. Obviously, the Kobe's was number 2, and LeBron's was a fucking dead last. That's enough blabbing for me, man. I'm gonna go ahead and leave y'all with that. Nike KD 5 Christmases. Dope shoe, man. Happy to have it, and that's it, man. Catch y'all on the next vid. Everybody stay up, stay fresh. Peace.
You are watching a master at work.